Oh, we're on. Okay, we're good. Are you good?
Okay,
Are we good to go?
we're getting ready to go.
We are, okay. All right, good morning. We will call to order the State Building Commission Executive Subcommittee. It is November 24th at about 11:02 a.m. Good to have everybody here. Ann, will you please call the roll? Get us started.
Certainly. Secretary Hargett,
Here.
Treasurer Lillard,
Here.
Comptroller Mumpower,
Here.
Commissioner Bryson.
Here.
There is a quorum, and the minutes will reflect that Secretary Hargett, Treasurer Lillard, and Commissioner of Finance Administration Bryson are participating in person, and Comptroller Mumpower is participating electronically.
Great, thank you, Ann. Have we received any requests for public comment?
We have received no requests for public comments.
All right, thank you. Would you introduce the first item, please?
Certainly. I'd like to request approval of the consent agenda items 1 through 8, which have been reviewed and recommended for approval by subcommittee staff.
Second.
Been properly moved and seconded. Any comments on the consent agenda? Hearing none. Ann, please call the roll.
Certainly. Secretary Hargett,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower,
Yes.
Commissioner Bryson.
Aye.
We have unanimous approval of this item.
Thank you very much. The item, the consent agenda is approved. And next item, please.
The next item is for the University of Tennessee, and we have Associate Vice President Austin Oakes here to present.
All right, thank you for being here. Austin, you are recognized.
Good morning. UT has two items for your attention today. Our first request is on page 3. This is for the approval of a lease agreement between UT on behalf of our Knoxville campus and the Rettenbach Educational Trust. This lease will provide off-campus office space for administrative units at 2400 Sutherland Avenue, which is approximately 1.6 miles off campus. The lease term is for 10 years with one 10-year renewal option. And the proposed total annual effective cost is $498,670. We ask for your approval.
The chair will move. Is there a second?
Second.
Austin, a quick question. I'm curious. I note on the notes, there's a $20 tenant improvement, $20 per square foot. Is that included in the rental price?
Yes, sir, that's included.
Is this a common way that we do this for these leases?
Yes, it's relatively common to have landlords be willing to provide a tenant improvement allowance in support of our ultimate improvements. in
And is this
space.
helpful for you all to get all this nailed down before you do the design?
It is. So this will be a component of the ultimate build out. It'll cover a fair amount of it, but we may elect to add some of our own additional university funds.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none. Ann, please call the roll.
Certainly. Secretary Hargett,
Aye.
Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower,
Yes.
Commissioner Bryson.
Aye.
We have unanimous approval of that item.
Great, thank you very much. That passes. And I think, Austin, you have one more item?
Yes, sir. Our second request is on page 4, and this is for the approval to issue a request for qualifications for leasing brokerage services in Washington, D.C. The university seeks to establish a permanent presence in Washington, D.C. to house 2 staff members that are already there, along with others in the future, to support our Division of Government Relations, Advocacy, and Economic Development. This team is UT's voice in the Capitol, advocating for the university's long-term success and key funding needs. This type of large metro market that especially is outside of Tennessee requires the expertise of a local broker to assist with identifying and working with us to negotiate for future lease space. Of course, that future lease would come back to the commission.
Great. Chair will move. Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or
Yeah,
comments?
I do
Yeah,
have one.
Mr. Secretary?
Thank you, Chairman. So the last sentence in the summary says the broker may also be asked to assist with other real estate related needs in the DC market. What will those be?
We don't know of any needs at this point in time. However, we're trying to give ourselves a little bit of flexibility so that once we find a good partner in DC, that we'd have some room to work within that contract should a future need arise.
So how will that be phrased in the RFQ?
So what we have identified in the RFQ is a process of scoring that focuses on the broker's ability to execute on this type of space, and that would be paid for out of the real estate commissions that they would gain in the transaction. There's a separate section that would allow us to establish a per hour fee that would be for consulting services separate from a brokerage agreement.
All right, thank you.
Austin, related to that, these are payments all going to be related to specific deals that would be done particularly. There's not a retainer in this deal. Is that correct?
There's not intended to be. We expect the broker would be willing to work on a commission basis.
Yeah, that's the way most of these are done, I believe.
Yes.
Correct. Any other questions? Yeah, Mr. Treasurer?
Mr. Oakes, will this item come back before the commission when you get an actual lease proposal to be approved?
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
we would come back for approval of an actual lease agreement.
Okay, thank you.
Other comments or questions? All right, seeing none. Ann, please call the roll.
Certainly. Secretary Hargit,
Uh,
Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower,
Yes.
Commissioner Bryson.
Aye.
We have unanimous approval of that item.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you. It's approved. Thank you, Austin. Appreciate you being here. Ann, would you please present the next item?
Certainly. I'd like to request approval of the minutes of the Executive Subcommittee meeting, which was held on October 20th, 2025.
All right.
Second.
Been moved and properly seconded. Any comments, questions, changes to the minutes? Hearing none. Ann, will you please call the roll?
Certainly. Secretary Hargit, Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower,
Yes.
and Commissioner Bryson.
Aye.
We have unanimous approval of that item.
Great, thank you, Ann. It passes. And will you please present the next item?
I'd like to present some report items submitted to the ESC in accordance with the SBC bylaws, policies, and procedures. These include the status update reports from the state procurement agencies. I would also like to report the following items approved by the State Architect's Office in accordance with those SBC bylaws, policies, and procedures. They include one capital improvement project with a total cost of less than $100,000, 3 capital projects with a total project cost of between $100,000 and $1 million, 3 revisions in funding for a capital project with no change in the total project budget, 1 construction manager general contractor award, 4 disposal easements, and 2 designer selections for capital projects as delegated to the state architect. That is our report items.
Thank you, Ann, for those reports. They will be duly reflected in the minutes. Thank you very much for that. I believe the next item on the agenda is a selection of designers, for which Secretary Hargit has a motion.
All right, thank you, Chairman. We have 6 items today. The first one is University of Tennessee Professional Consultant Survey. You may remember earlier we had a selection on this one. They've declined the terms of agreement, so we're having to go back and select another firm. So I would move Cannon and Cannon LLC. Item number 2, University of Tennessee Knoxville UT University Commons build out. Barbara McMurray Architects LLC. Item number 3, University of Tennessee Knoxville UTK Cherokee Mills upgrades, Smee Busby Architects. Item number 4, Motlow State Community College Culinary Program renovations, Sherman Carter Barnhart Architects. Item number 5, Mark Luttrell Transition Center, MLTC Emergency Backup Power System, Buildings Systems Group Engineering LLC. Item number 6, State Capitol State Steam Tunnel Waterproofing and Repairs, American Structure Point, Inc. That's the motion.
I'll second.
All right, it's been moved. It's been moved and properly seconded. Any questions or comments? Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Ann, will you please call the roll?
Secretary Hargit, Treasurer Lillard,
Aye.
Comptroller Mumpower,
Yes.
Commissioner Bryson.
Aye.
We have unanimous approval of that item.
All right, those are all approved. Thank you, Mr. Secretary, for that. And Ann, do we have any further items?
We have no further business for the commission.
All right, Chair will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. It's non-debatable. All those, well, I guess we need to call the roll. Ann, will you please call the roll?
Certainly. Secretary Hargit, Treasurer Lillard, Comptroller Mumpower,
Yes.
Commissioner Bryson.
Aye.
We have unanimous approval of that item.
We are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Excellent.